Ladies and gentlemen, Cowboys Nation, can you believe it? Here we are, staring down the barrel of another NFL trade deadline, and the whispers from Dallas are louder than a sold-out AT&T Stadium on game night. What if I told you that the blueprint for America's team's next big shakeup isn't adding a stud defensive lineman, but shipping out one of their own offensive fireworks? Yeah, you heard that right. Tim Collishaw, the sharp-tongued sage from the Dallas Morning News, is dropping a bombshell: trade George Pickens. Now, before you throw your remote at the screen, buckle up, because we're diving deep into this wild ride: history, heartbreak, heroics, and a whole lot of what-ifs that could redefine the Cowboys' 2025 season and beyond. Let's set the scene, folks. It's October 27, 2025, and the Dallas Cowboys are sitting at 3-4-1, a record that screams playoff tease louder than Jerry Jones hyping up a new luxury suite. But here's the kicker: they're doing it with the league's second-ranked scoring offense, dropping 30.8 points per game like it's no big deal. Quarterback Dak Prescott, that gunslinger with the ice in his veins and the arm that can thread a needle from midfield, is leading the charge. Remember, Dak's the guy who grew up idolizing the Cowboys from his Houghton, Louisiana roots, the one who silenced doubters with that epic 2021 playoff run. He's slinging it to a receiving core that's pure dynamite, but at the heart of it all? George Pickens, the electrifying wideout we snagged from the Pittsburgh Steelers this offseason for a 2026 third-rounder and a 2027 fifth. It's like trading for a Ferrari on a budget: smart, splashy, and oh so Cowboys. So, what's Collishaw's beef? In his latest column, he's not just stirring the pot, he's turning it into a full-blown chili cook-off. He says, and I quote, "Dallas cannot afford to think about paying him after this season." Pickens is torching it up in his first year in the Star, tied for 9th in NFL targets, 3rd in receiving yards, and leading the pack in yards after the catch. That's not just good, that's "I just turned a screen pass into a 50-yard gallop" good. The guy's a human highlight reel, dodging defenders like he's in a video game: no drama, no diva moments, just pure production. We got him cheap because Pittsburgh was tired of the headaches, but in Dallas? He's been a model citizen, syncing up with Dak like peanut butter and jelly. Yet, Collishaw's cold calculus hits hard. Pickens is wrapping up his rookie deal, and the market's screaming $30 million a year for a receiver of his caliber. Franchise tag? Try $28 million next season. Add that to Dak's ballooning $74 million cap hit in 2026, CeeDee Lamb's $38.6 million anchor, and even running back Javonte Williams, acquired in yet another Jones masterstroke, pushing for a raise after his $3 million bargain this year? It's cap hell, my friends. The math doesn't math. Now, let's pump the brakes and zoom out for some tactical breakdown, because this isn't just about dollars, it's about destiny. The Cowboys' offense? It's a high-octane machine, reminiscent of those Deion Sanders-led glory days in the 90s, when Primetime and Michael Irvin made the NFC East their personal playground. Under head coach Mike McCarthy, we're seeing spread concepts that stretch defenses thin, with Prescott's quick release and Pickens' burner speed creating mismatches galore. Think about it: on that third down conversion against the Eagles last week, Pickens juked Darius Slay like he was standing still, racking up 12 yards after the catch on a slant. It's YAC magic yards after catch, for the uninitiated, that turns good plays into game changers. But here's the rub, and Collishaw nails it. The notion of winning by scoring at least 30 points every game is a failed exercise. Why? Because our defense is leaking like a sieve, coughing up 31.6 points per game, second worst in the league. That's worse than the 76 Cowboys' infamous "How about them Cowboys" lost to the Rams in the playoffs, except we're living it week in, week out. Flashback time, because you can't talk Cowboys without a nod to the legends. This team, born in 1960 as an expansion squad, earned the America's Team moniker from NFL Films in '78 for their nationwide appeal. Think Hollywood glamour meets gridiron grit, with cheerleaders who could star in a music video and a star on every helmet that shines brighter than Troy Aikman's Super Bowl rings. We've got 5 Lombardi trophies in the vault, from Staubach's Hail Mary heroics in '75 to Emmitt Smith's record-rushing dominance in the '90s. But rivalries? Oh, they burn eternal. The Eagles? That's blood feud territory. Remember the 2018 tush-push heartbreak? Giants? The helmet catch still haunts us. And the Commanders? Let's just say Washington's got our number in the memes department lately. Jerry Jones, the oil baron turned owner who's as much showman as strategist, loves these plot twists. Remember the offseason stunner? Trading Micah Parsons, our all-pro edge rusher, to the Green Bay Packers for a haul of picks and youth. Parsons, that Georgia Bulldog with 40.5 sacks in his first 3 years, was the heartbeat of our pass rush. Controversial? Absolutely. But it was Jones doubling down on rebuild vibes, shedding vets for cap space and future assets. Kalashaw saying, do it again with Pickens. Go younger, beef up the D-line with those extra drafts, and avoid the trap of a one-and-done playoff mirage.